Good morning, viewers. It's almost 8 a.m. I got okay sleep last night. It rained a lot too. So I think there's going to be a lot of water on the floor in the front of the car, but that's okay because it's not in the back of the car where I am. Here at Kinzua Bridge State Park. It's very pretty, so we're going to go see it. Come on.
Welcome to the land of innovation. I had steam locomotives, tons of coal, and one giant problem, the valley below. Too long to go around, too steep to travel down. But, armed with ingenuity, we engineered the tallest and longest viaduct anyone had ever seen. Crossing Kinzua Creek here helped Pennsylvania prosper like never before.
And wasn't that just fun, guys? Now we're headed to Ricketts Glen State Park. It's got cool waterfalls. See you in a couple hours.
Oh look, a buggy.
Boy, check out the sheer amount of waterfalls at this park. That's a criminal amount of waterfalls. The handy dandy map said that the loop trail is 7 miles long. Guess who's not doing that? We're just gonna see a select handful of them and then get going. I've overestimated how long these trails are, and we gotta head back because I need to get to Scranton for the coal mine tour because it ends at 3. So I need to do that now. So this one should be one of the first things for the second leg mop list. Come back and we'll do the whole thing, maybe. We'll see. Made it to Scranton, Pennsylvania. Home of the office people. Going on the Lackawanna coal mine tour. I hope it's like a roller coaster. That'd be pretty lit.
Move over a little bit, Kylie. Tell them we don't bite. Guys usually get off the elevator wrong. I mean, off the man tripping to the elevator.
Once your eyes Okay, everybody, I'm going to let you out from the back of the car to the front. I need you to follow the yellow arrows here on the ground, all the way back to where the sign says tour starts here, and I'll meet you back there. Well, if you crawl through there, about 130 feet down is actually the water line. The water will never get any higher than that because it drains out the old Ford borehole. It actually drains into the Susquehanna River. Over the years, the timbers would rot out, and then it flats in on itself. If you look way up there, you can see there's still some of that cap still hanging. They actually worked right underneath just to take out all the good coal and left the rock behind. That guy's name's Big John. Now this is what we call an electric mule. They actually used to use mules in the mines to pull the cars around, so that's how it got its nickname. But this is basically run just like a trolley. They'd have a 240 line that would run throughout the mine. They'd have the wooden arm and it would connect it to the car. In order to get the coal, when they first started drilling, they used what was called a hand geiger. Okay? They actually took two guys to run it. They would have a steel on the end. And in here, they're a little rusty, and then they have a bit, a steel bit. One guy would turn the geiger, and the other guy would hold it and push against it to drill them holes in there. In the anthracite region, the coal was really hard, so sometimes it actually took three guys. There'd be somebody on my back pushing me to push them holes in. This guy is the mule boy. His job is to take care of this mule, because once the mule would come down into the mine, it would never see the surface again. The mule would actually go blind from being in the dark all the time. So he would actually have to guide that mule around with the loaded cars. Now, a lot of people used to think the mules pulled the cars. They actually didn't pull the cars, they actually just held them back. The mule boy would guide them to make sure that the car didn't run away. Now, if that car did run away, his job was, he has that stick in his hand, they call that a sprag. He'd have to run out alongside this car and jam it in the spoke to try and slow that car down so it didn't come off the track. Usually somebody asked me, why didn't he use a bigger stick? If he would have jumped that car off the track, the company would have fired him, because it would have took 5 men to put that car back on the track. They actually treated that mule better than that boy. They'd have to buy another mule, they could always get another little boy somewhere else. Actually what they would call a monkey vein. Anybody guess why they call it a monkey vein? You gotta crawl around your hands and knees all day, because of being so thin. It isn't a whole lot of light.
Wow.
And anybody hear the nickname for coal is like black diamond, especially in this area? That's why. Now, 1800s, that's probably about all the light they had. It probably wasn't quite as white, it was more yellow.
They gave me my very own certificate. I was checking the wages here. It says that a laborer gets 18 cents an hour. What else? Who else looks important? An engineer makes 78 a month. You're gonna get your B-rate, the office Scranton based locations tour. So what pizza did you get? Did you get Alfredo's pizza, pizza by Alfredo's, whatever the script goes? Boom! Come on, gang, we're going to Port Richards to get a drink. Walking sound, and boom! Camera, boom! Yeah, I guess the bar is either inside or it's not there anymore. We're going to Hershey now. Come on. Here at the coveted chocolate land of America, there's a sign over there if you can see it. It says, "Welcome to Hershey." That's the factory where he steals children and forces them into child labor.
Your guide will meet you at the entrance. See you inside.
Welcome to our dairy farm. The Hershey goodness starts right here with pure fresh milk. Sing it, girls!
It's the milk we make that's at the heart. Sweet inspiration from the dairy start, and you can taste the love all over the world. Got that feel good feeling every day. We're making chocolate the Hershey way, and you can taste the love all over the world.
We all started with beans, which are harvested and shipped to us from tropical regions around the world. We send the cocoa beans to large cleaning machines that screen and thoroughly remove unwanted parts like pulp and bits of cacao pod. We pour the blended cocoa beans into large revolving roasters, which get extremely hot. Toasty in here, isn't it?
Isn't it amazing how a little sugar and cacao become perfection just by adding milk?
Simplicity of Hershey's authenticity. Go hand in hand and smooth as silk.
It takes one, two, three, real simple things to serve.
Group photo time, everyone. Ready, say, Hershey.
Thanks a lot for the secret recipe, Milton. Now I'm gonna go home and start stealing all your business. Made it to my natural habitat, a Walmart parking lot. And it's cool, we got some friends tonight. We got a few RVs. So that'll be nice to spend the time with my new friends. Alright guys, have a great night. I'll see you in the morning. Bye.